Hey guys, this is Tashina from Logical Harmony, and today I'm going to be doing a Get the Look video using the Supernatural palette from Lunatick Cosmetics. Lunatick is a cruelty-free and vegan brand. They were recently added to the brands list on Logical Harmony. I had been eyeing their stuff for a while, and when I found a good promo code, I jumped on the chance and ordered this palette. I feel like tons of people have been talking about this palette for months and about how amazing it was, so I had to get my hands on it and try it. So I used this palette to create this look that I'm wearing today, so if you want to see how I got that look, just keep watching. So I've already done my face and my brows, so I'm just going to jump in with my eye primer. If you guys are curious what else is on my face, I will link to everything down below, but I wanted to make sure that for this video you just saw these eyeshadows in action. This is my first time using this palette. So I'm really curious what it's gonna be like and how they will apply. Those e.l.f. primers on their own, for me, they do not work. They're terrible, but when I combine them, they work really, really well. I just put on a little bit of each and layer them. So I'm gonna go in actually first with this color and apply that into my crease. The reason being that I kind of just want my lid to stay fresh, and I want to focus on getting some color up there. That didn't make sense. And I am using a Furless Pro 3M brush to do this. I've had this brush for like 3 years. I won it from Furless on Twitter. I think I retweeted something. It was when I first started getting into vegan beauty and had just heard of Furless. These are so smooth. I really like how these apply. So I'm basically just applying that to the actual crease and running that in and out, focusing most of the color on the outer corner of my eye, and then dragging it in as needed. I'm really, really impressed with this formula so far. I mean, I've only used one shade. It's not too powdery. If you guys can see, there's not a bunch of fallout from the shadow. It's picking it up very evenly. It does seem really pigmented on the brush, but then it blends out so well. And I feel like I almost like when they're not super pigmented, because I kind of hate when you grab a shadow and it's just like bam. It's easy to work with, and it's easy to do like a more natural look, or you could easily do a more dramatic look, because I feel like you can really build these up. So I'm gonna go in now with this shade and a flat brush from Eco Tools. I have no idea what brush this is. I use it all the time though, and apply that to my lid. This is very, very pigmented. I was not expecting that. Okay, I'm gonna blend that with my finger instead. I got a little too much color on my brush. I'm gonna use this in my brow as well. Highlight a little, and on the inner corner to brighten that up a little bit more. So I think I'm going to go in with this darker purple, and I'm going to use the e.l.f. contour brush. This is an eye contour brush. Eye contour, I don't even know what. I use it for my crease. I'm assuming that's what you're supposed to use it for. I'm assuming contouring your eye means you're deepening up the crease. So I'm going to focus this really on the outside and get most of the color there, and then blend it in a little. And I'm kind of layering this, oops, wrong color. I'm kind of layering it over this one, but I applied this shade up a little bit higher. They just are blending together really nicely. I wasn't sure how they would work on me since I have green eyes, but I feel like they're working really well. And they're not too cool toned, which I was also worried about, because I'm not a cool toned complexion person. Sometimes cool toned eyeshadows, they just look gross, I'll be totally honest. But I think these actually look pretty. They're not sucking the life out of me too much. I'm going to use this tapered crease brush from Nancy and use this darker burgundy shade and apply that just on the outer corner. This is something I'm a sucker for, and I'm a sucker for burgundies in that part of my eye. So before I bought this palette, I had actually watched a couple reviews on YouTube, and a couple of them were saying that this shade was not pigmented. I have no idea what they were talking about. It's definitely pigmented. So I'm excited about that because I think this is such a gorgeous shade. So now I am going to mix a little of the burgundy with a little of that darker purple and just drag that under my eye a little bit. I'm not gonna go crazy and bring it all the way, just like halfway, but I just wanted to balance out that look a little bit more. I'm going to go in with a clean brush and just kind of blend, blend, blend. I'm one of those people who really does think that there's no such thing as too much blending when it comes to shadows. Like, it doesn't mean you're blending all your colors together, but you're just smoothing out all those lines, and it just looks so much prettier. So now I'm going to take a little bit of this shimmery shade and apply that on the inner corner and to my brow bone as well. I used all 5 of these shades for this look, and I like how it turned out. I think they're all pretty pigmented and they blended really well together. I'm really excited that I got this, and I can't wait to make more looks with it. If you've used the Lunatick Cosmetic Supernatural palette, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Just leave some comments down below. Let me know which shade is your favorite. For more updates on cruelty-free vegan beauty and lifestyle, make sure you subscribe to logicalharmony.net. You can also follow me on Twitter or Instagram at logicalharmony. Have a good day.